Thank you for logging on to the SportsWare How To educational session. You should have received this form from your coach. It will show you step by step how to complete your SportsWare account. I will go over this with you at this time. This is the SportsWare website. You log on to www.swol123.net. The first step would be to hit this button here on the right, Join SportsWare. You type in the school's ID, which is ECC SportsWare, and then you would type in your name, your date of birth, and the email address that you want to use. If you are a minor, you would click this button because your parent would have to do this form with you in order to sign. And then you hit send. You will get an email that is from admin@swol123.net. If you do not see this in your inbox, please check your junk mail. So you'd go to swol123.net and use the email and password that you just created. Your screen will look like this. You hit the Forms button, with the paperclip on the left-hand side. There are several forms, but you only have to fill out 3. Number 1, medical authorization. So you would select this and hit Open, which has a little pencil next to it. Read this form thoroughly. It gives us the permission to take care of you. You also give us the consent to release your information to the people listed in this form. You would fill out all the purple boxes with your first and last name. And once you're finished, you would hit Save and Submit. You would type your name, your middle initial, and your last name. You click this button here that says I acknowledge that I am electronically signing, and hit Submit. At this time you will see your name, the date and time that you completed the signature, and the status as signed. The second form is the COVID-19 Assumption of Risk and Waiver of Liability form. Please read this form and complete it as well. You're stating by initialing next to each one of these statements that you understand the risk involved with returning to campus during this global pandemic. You'd go to the bottom, type your name where it says signature, the sport you play, and the date that you finished the form. If you are a minor, have your parent type where it says parent guardian name. You'd follow the same process again, signing this form with your complete name and clicking I acknowledge that I am electronically signing this request. The last form is the new COVID-19 PPQ. You complete this form as well. Please read it thoroughly. I would like to point out some important things about this form. This question here, have you received the influenza vaccine? You are required to have a flu vaccine before returning to campus, so please make sure that this says yes, that you have received the flu vaccine. It is optional to put in your vaccination information. If you'd like to, please fill out this part. If you have ever been diagnosed with COVID, you must push yes here and put the date. If you've ever had COVID-19, you must have a note from your doctor saying that it's okay for you to return to athletic competition. We will provide the form that your doctor needs to complete. On page 2, there are a list of conditions that put you at high risk for complications if you contract the coronavirus. If you press yes here, you must tell us what your issue is. So, if you have type 2 diabetes, you must type it here, and you should print this form out and have your physician complete the bottom half of it. That's this portion here, that this must be completed by a licensed MD or DO. Once you've done that, again, you would hit Save and Submit. In the event that you're not completed with the form, you can close the form or you can simply hit Save on the form and you'd be able to go and continue to make changes. Once you hit Save and Submit, it will save this form as a PDF and you no longer will be able to change this form. Once you've completed your COVID-19 PCR test, no more than 4 days prior to your first day on campus, you would take a screenshot of that picture. You would hit the Add button, go to Choose File, select the picture, open it, and name it COVID Test, and it would upload right here. The athletic trainer will be able to verify that you have a negative PCR test and your forms are completed. At that time, you are clear to return to campus. Thank you for completing the SportsWare online educational session.